Welcome to The Adoption Show, where every week we shine a light on the incredible journey of shelter dogs and the heroes helping them find their forever home. Across the country, we meet thousands of dogs waiting for a second chance. Here, we meet the dedicated individuals and organizations making that possible. Join us as we explore heartwarming stories of hope, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between humans and their canine companions. This is more than just a show. It's a movement, and together, we can make a difference, one adoption at a time. You ready, guys? Let's go!
On the Adoption Show, saving lives is fun together. On the Adoption Show,
Welcome to The Adoption Show. I'm your host, Amber Aquart, and today we're meeting amazing dogs from shelters all across the country. And if you adopt one through us, we're gonna send you a special gift to help you and your new pup get started. So let's begin.
If Sunshine had floppy ears and a wagging tail, his name would be Sully. This handsome 2-year-old terrier mix is a 67-pound bundle of joy, wrapped in a shiny brown coat with adorable white toes that look like you dipped them in fresh paint. But Sully's real standout feature? That heart-melting smile and those perfectly floppy ears that bounce with every happy step. Sully is great on a leash, and he loves meeting new people. Sweet and lovable Sully also gets along with other dogs. He's a fabulous mix of playful and snuggly, and would be the perfect furry friend for almost any family.
Hi, my name is Kara Starzik. I'm with Abandoned Pet Rescue, and today we're introducing you to Paige. Paige is a 5-year-old, 50-pound terrier mix who's available for adoption at Abandoned Pet Rescue, Fort Lauderdale's only no-kill animal shelter. Paige absolutely loves stuffed toys and playing fetch. This sweet girl just wants to be by your side and is very easygoing in the home. She's potty trained, crate trained, and she walks well on a leash. Paige is now a healthy, happy dog, but she was originally found abandoned on the street and she was skin and bones at that time. She's very forgiving and she still loves all the people she meets.
Chance. Here's Chance. He's got the silkiest coat, the sweetest eyes, and a love of life that's totally contagious. He's playful and fun, loves a game of fetch, a walk around the block, or a ride in the car with the windows cracked just enough to sniff the breeze. And after the fun, he's all about relaxing. Give him a patch of sunshine or a cozy spot inside, and he's good. Chance can be a little unsure when meeting new people, just for a minute. But give him a treat, maybe a kind voice, and you'll see his whole face soften. That's when the cuddles, the tail wags, the nuzzles start. He's a total love.
Mirage is a sweet Rottweiler mix who is ready for a quiet home that's away from the hustle and bustle of city life. She thrives in a quiet and calm environment. She's a low-key pup, but has a serious love for toys. She can be found amusing herself with her favorite toys, and she'll happily squeak and entertain herself and, of course, anyone who's watching. She will need patient adopters who give her the time and space she needs to feel safe and adjust. Once that happens, she'll begin to show off her wonderful personality. She likes car rides, playtime, and enjoying pets from her humans. She is dog selective, so careful introductions will be needed, and she prefers a cat-free home. Hey there, dog lovers. My name is Juju, and I'm ready to take on the world with all your love and support. I have been told that I'm a go-with-the-flow kind of guy. If you want to go for a walk, I'm in. If you want to lounge on the couch, I'm also in. I'm pretty much up to whatever you want to do. I'm not a huge toy guy, but I will chew on a bone for a little bit. My day normally consists of a good lengthy nap, a long walk, and whatever else you have planned for us. Whatever way the wind takes us, I am game. I tolerate my crate, but I do need to settle into my environment before I feel like it's my safe space. I have no problems with kids or dogs, but I do need to stay away from cats or anything else tiny.
Did you see a pup that pulled at your heartstrings? The good news is they're all up for adoption. Scan the QR code or go to the shelter's website, and don't forget, mention the adoption show so we can send you a thank you gift for giving your dog a second chance. From coast to coast, we've met so many amazing people making a difference. This week, we're shining the spotlight on someone whose work is truly saving lives.
I'm Michael Hill, and I am here in Orange County, California today. We are about to interview Jasmine, the founder of OC Pom Rescue. This incredible organization finds amazing homes for Pomeranians specifically, and I'm so excited to learn more. Let's go find Jasmine. Hi there.
Hi.
I'm Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jasmine. I'm so excited to learn about OC Pom Rescue today. Who did you bring with us?
Well, this is Ziggy. He just came into the rescue this year, 2025, and he was an owner surrender. And this is Norman, who's been in the rescue since 2020, and he was from the San Jose shelter. Different.
But they're the ambassadors of the rescue for today.
Absolutely.
And you are the founder, right?
Yes, I am.
So how did you first kind of get into rescue, and what made you drawn specifically to this breed, the Pomeranian?
Well, I always wanted to work with animals and just work in my community. So I've been in and out of rescue for a while, volunteering at shelters and other rescues. And then I really wanted to focus on Pomeranians. They're just the cutest little breed, and I think there's a lot that goes into Pomeranians that people don't expect. They have a lot of little issues. So I thought, why not start my own rescue?
I love that, making an impact.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that are important for people to understand about this breed's personality, their health needs, and just rescuing and fostering in general?
You know, a lot of people just think Pomeranians are just absolutely adorable, which they are, but there's so much that goes into Pomeranians. They have a lot of ailments like collapsing trachea, heart issues, patella issues, and so I think that it's good to educate people about what they are prone to and how to live with that and help fix that.
That's a lot of responsibility to take on. Is that ever a challenge for your group of volunteers to kind of meet those needs and cover, something like that?
Well, absolutely, because people often come into the idea of fostering that's very short term, and often it is. It can range from 2 weeks to 6 months to the rest of their life. So we really need fosters. We try to fit the dog with the right foster home, and then donations, of course, are very important because someone who's being hospice it never ends. Even for a dog like Ziggy, who's completely healthy and young, we do spay, we do neuters, we do dentals, microchip, flea treatments, anything they need. If they have a patella surgery or side point injections for allergies, we cover all the bases to make sure they're completely well taken care of. And we stick with you. Once you adopt a dog from OC Pom Rescue, we are with you for life. We often have alumni come to our events, and they'll bring their dogs, and we get to see them and how they've blossomed and grown, and we stay in touch with every single adopter, no matter what.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me about how the process works. When you guys find a Pomeranian, what does that look like from intake all the way to adoption?
So we have about 100 volunteers in our rescue now, and so we will place the right dogs. Some do seniors, some do puppies, some do medical, some do behavior. Once the dog is in their care, we get them straight to the vet. So we do an exam, check everything out, and then we find out what exactly the dog needs, if it needs a patella surgery or a neuter or whatever it needs, and then we set those appointments. Our biggest hoarding case was 57 dogs. We've had 26 dogs, we've had groups of 5, but the 57 was a lot. So they came from Northern California and they were given to us, and a lot of them were in pretty bad shape. So we filled an entire vet office.
Just shut it down.
And we shut it down, and we did all of their vaccines, as we had to get them at least vaccinated. And then we were able to make appointments for them. And then we put them all in the foster homes. They really rallied. Some took 3 or 4 dogs.
You must have an incredible team. That is
We do.
impressive.
Yeah, it's amazing. We really want to be accepting and helpful to everyone. And I think just saving dogs really builds its own community. So we have events that cater to everyone. It's super fun, and we love seniors. So we'll have our little senior ladies and men join us. Some have PTSD, and so sometimes having a dog and companion is really helpful for them. So we really want to pair everyone for them and for the dog.
And it sounds like this breed can have the right temperament for those kinds of situations.
Oh, absolutely. They're so friendly and curious and just loving. And they're pocket size, so you can carry them around easily.
Ziggy's like, I'm just gonna stay in his
Right.
lap forever.
Right.
So tell us, what are the most urgent needs that you guys face as a rescue?
The biggest thing I would say would be donations. I think every single rescue would say the same thing because the vetting is very expensive. Some vets will give us some breaks, but a patella surgery is a patella surgery. Donations is number one, and number two is foster homes.
For those who might be watching the show but aren't in the area, how can they connect with you? How can they support you from afar?
Well, definitely social media is the best way. Our Instagram, we post everything. Our website's up to date. Our next event is going to be in Huntington Beach on December 14th. It's our country Christmas vibe. It's super fun. So we have events every other month, and we always do themes. And so definitely come out and visit us.
I love it. There's no limit.
There's no limit.
Well, Jasmine, thank you so much for joining us today.
That's amazing.
Awesome
Thank
to
you.
meet you guys.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Of course.
Through initiatives like National Adoption Week, PetSmart Charities brings together shelters and potential pet parents, making the journey to a forever home smoother for thousands of animals. All right, guys, today I'm thrilled to introduce you to Jeff Burleson. Now, you are the head of in-store experiences at PetSmart, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, and that also includes adoptions.
Yes.
I've been to a PetSmart where I've seen dogs for adoption, cats for adoption. How did that all start?
Well, in 1994, it was really whether or not we as PetSmart are going to use the space for retail. The passion was really around, instead of selling dogs and cats, we were going to help find them a forever home by using and leveraging our community relationships with adoption partners. It has evolved since that 1994. So dogs and cats, first it was cats, then we realized that we wanted more of a celebration, because that's really what we're doing, is celebrating that moment of life is saved and a family is brought together. And so with that, dogs are more animated, brings in more traffic and commotion, so it felt like more of a celebration. And so the combo of cats and dogs, and also it applies to a lot of people as far as what they're looking for.
Right.
So we really wanted to make those connections, and as many connections as possible.
That is so cool. So I know that PetSmart partners with rescues to get these pets adopted, right? So how did that process start, and how does it work?
Many of our colleagues in the field have these strong relationships already with many community members, including animal welfare organizations. So there are shelters, and then there are also foster home-based organizations that really don't have the space. So the one unique thing about PetSmart versus a shelter or a foster is that we already have the foot traffic coming in.
I was gonna say, you have
So
those people coming to the store that might be wanting to see new pets.
100%. And it isn't, it's like love at first sight. And so that's the miracle of in-store adoptions. And so building those relationships is really in our DNA. So adoptions really gets to the core of who we are as PetSmart and PetSmart Charities Associates.
Yeah.
And that's what this company was built on. So we'll never lose it. We'll always stand behind it. And it's our way of giving back to the community, but our way of also giving back to those who love pets, because we believe it makes the world better.
Now, I know every dog that gets adopted through the adoption show gets adoption kits. Can you tell us what the adoption kit is and who else might also get access to that adoption kit?
Absolutely. So if you adopt in-store or from another retailer or shelter, you will receive over $350 worth of coupons.
Wow.
And so what that includes is discounts off of pet food, discounts off boarding, training, grooming,
Everything you need.
toys, treats, I could go on and on. But really it is aimed to help the transition be smoother and make sure that you and your pet are set up for success.
That's amazing. And not only is it for all dogs that are adopted to the adoption show, but it's for everyone who's adopted a pet.
Correct. So it's a dog and cat, and so in the future, fingers crossed, we'll expand. We currently adopt out other types of pets than dog and cat, but currently we're focusing on those high demand, like you need socialization for dogs, even cats, and cats need groomed. Many people don't know. So we open up this kit to include all these discounts that we know is going to keep that pet happy and healthy.
That's amazing. And all they have to do is bring their paperwork in, show proof of that adoption, and you guys have so many savings to help them get set off on the right foot or paw.
Yes.
Right up on the right paw.
Yes.
That is amazing. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today and telling everyone about the amazing ways you guys are helping out.
Of course, and the best part about it is when we adopt out a pet, we love seeing the pet grow before our eyes.
Come back.
And still come back into the store, so just remember you can bring your pets into the store.
I love that. Thank you so much, Jeff.
Thank you.
Don't skip the vet visit. Within the first week of adoption, schedule a wellness exam to set your new dog up for a healthy lifestyle. So let's go take a look at more dogs hoping to find a home like yours.
Meet Niven, a hilarious and affectionate pup who's looking for a calm, adults-only home where he can thrive. This sweet boy is housebroken, he does well with free roam when he's left home alone, and he loves nothing more than curling up with his person, ideally under a blanket or a cozy hiding spot like a laundry basket. Niven is a quiet home kind of guy who prefers structure, routine, and snuggling close to his favorite human. He's known for his stealthy jumps onto couches and laps, and he'll absolutely melt your heart with his goofy charm. Niven enjoys walks in low-traffic areas, though he can be reactive on leash and is working hard on his training. To support his progress, his future adopter will receive a free spot in One Tail at a Time's virtual leash reactivity class.
Hi, my name is Kara Starzik, and I'm with Abandoned Pet Rescue. I'm here today to introduce you to Jordan, a gorgeous 1.5-year-old 50-pound terrier hound mix who's available for adoption at Abandoned Pet Rescue, Fort Lauderdale's only no-kill animal shelter. Jordan is a playful pup that walks great on a leash and plays very well with other dogs. He quickly reads their play style and adjusts to meet their energy and size. He's a sweet boy who was sadly found with a shock collar embedded into his neck. No dog deserves this. But that is Jordan's past. And now all he wants to do is please people, and he'd be so happy to have all your attention in a home.
Zeus is a 10-year-old pit bull terrier mix who has been looking for a home at Austin Pets Alive for the last 4 years. He's potty trained, he's crate trained, he loves being at a home. He's so relaxed and comfortable when he can just hang out on his own. He's making friends with the resident dog while living in foster. And the best thing about Mr. Zeus, his complete love of stuffies. Sometimes he'll tear them up, which is pretty cute into itself, but mostly he's going to take that stuffy with him everywhere. He's going to take him on a walk, he's going to take him to his bed, he's going to take him out to the yard, and you will just melt at the adorableness of Zeus and his stuffy.
Imagine waking up every day and hoping maybe today is the day someone chooses you. Now imagine doing that for over 500 days. That's how long Sweet Jasper has been waiting. At over 5 years old, this 70-pound hound mix is more than ready to trade in his kennel for a cozy bed in a loving home. Jasper is gentle, loyal, and has a quiet strength about him. But like many dogs who've been let down before, he just needs a little time to feel safe and to trust you. Once he does, you will gain a friend for life and a shadow by your side. He doesn't ask for much, just patience, kindness, and consistency. He thrives in a common environment with people who understand that sometimes the best relationships are the ones worth waiting for. Come meet him today at the Humane Society of Calvert County.
Introducing Peaches. Peaches is a lovely German Shepherd mix who is around a year old. She is playful, loves people, and plays well with other dogs. One of her favorite things to do is play in the water. She loves splashing around with endless enthusiasm, and she loves to toss her toys around. She creates her own little games and has a special fondness for tennis balls. You can often see her lugging one around in her mouth. Peaches makes fast friends with her cheerful and outgoing nature. She is still learning her good dog skills, but overall walks well on a leash and can sit like a boss. She's very gentle taking treats and has a very sweet and soft personality. Peaches is available for adoption at Bay Area Pet Adoptions located in San Leon, Texas.
Okay, Oakley, I officially want to adopt all of the dogs. If you felt the same, reach out to your shelter and make one of those pups part of your family. Now, here's everything you need to know about pet adoption in this week's Adoption A to Z.
ID tags and microchips. Every adopted dog should wear a collar with an ID and be microchipped. It's honestly the best way to be reunited if they get lost. Keep your contact info current and always have a tag on, even indoors, just in case. Another thing you might consider is a GPS collar. These oftentimes can give you the speediest way to recover your lost pet. Bringing a new dog home is one of the most exciting moments of your life, but it can also feel overwhelming. I'm Dr. Ross Henderson, and here's what every new pet parent should know to help their dog feel safe, healthy, and truly at home. Tip number 1, the first 72 hours matter. The first few days with your new dog are all about decompression. Your dog has just experienced a huge change. New people, new smells, new sounds, and a brand new environment. That's a lot to process. So during those first 72 hours, keep things calm and simple. Try and limit visitors, keep voices low, and avoid overwhelming outings. Think of it like jet lag. Your dog needs time to catch their breath, understand that they're safe, and start learning this new routine. So a slow, peaceful start sets the tone for everything that comes next.
It's normal to feel a little bit unsure before you adopt, and trust me, you're not alone. That's why we created Adoption FAQ to give you the knowledge and peace of mind you need. So let's go see what Dr. Courtney Campbell has to say. Okay, Dr. Courtney Campbell.
Yes.
If I'm adopting a new pet,
Okay.
what veterinary care are they going to need?
It's all about that initial visit, right? That initial visit tells us so much. Why is that? Because when you know normals, the abnormal becomes so much more apparent. So when you adopt a new pet, first things first, see a veterinarian, establish that relationship. They can definitely give a very thorough physical exam and identify what's normal for your pet. In addition, they'll talk about ideal time for spaying and neutering, they'll talk about microchipping, and they'll talk about prevention programs like vaccines and parasite prevention programs. So that first visit can mean so much.
So bringing a new pet into your home, I always plan for the 3-3-3 rule. The 3-3-3 rule refers to the first 3 days where your pet's going to do a lot of decompression. There's going to be a lot of like, okay, I'm now in a new home. I know what's here. I'm trying to figure out new things, but I'm kind of decompressing, especially if they've come from a shelter that maybe was kind of a more crazy environment. They're coming into a home where they can feel like they can start to relax. Then you get into the first 3 weeks, and that's where you're really trying to establish a routine. So you're getting your pet used to people in the house, other pets in the house, when are they going to eat, when are they going to go for walks, how are they going to sleep, all those things, and you start to develop that routine over that 3 weeks. The last 3 is the 3 months, that it can take up to 3 months for a pet to really acclimate to a new house and all the new people and things that they're going to be around in the new situation. So I think it just knowing that there's different times at when things occur and being patient. Patience is going to be so helpful as you bring in a new pet.
If one of this week's dogs caught your heart, don't wait. Visit the shelter site or scan the QR code to adopt. You'll be doing something incredible, and we'll send you a gift to say thanks, because every adoption saves not 1, but 2 lives. It saves that dog's life and the next dog who's waiting for that space. So we will see you next week on The Adoption Show.